Ender, can I have a word?
Right, okay. All right.
About this note.
Right. We didn't talk about it much because everyone...
Technically from you, it's your signature.
Can I read it? I didn't actually look at it when you handed it to me, but...
Oh yeah, go for it.
Oh, I have a copy of it on my inventory. I was wondering where it went. Yeah, it's my signature, but I don't remember writing this, and I don't remember ever being at that place. I mean, those guys have been there.
The book was covered in dust and cobwebs. It wasn't put there recently.
And if it was me that put it there, those guys would have seen... I would have seen those guys and taken them with me. I mean, they've been there for probably as long as this book has been there, if not longer.
That book looks like it was placed there before we escaped.
I mean... There's a couple of things about this book that just don't make sense. The war... and writing to you saying I don't know where I am, and who the hell is the third person named Pilot?
It's just also confusing.
I've also never traveled to a different dimension. I've been human up until now. It doesn't make any sense.
And I saw how seasick you got on that lake. I don't think you could be a pirate.
Yeah, and I'm not used to being... I mean, like, flying is one thing, but I've never been out on the sea before. So, I mean, the waves and it's just... blech. But it's...
Yeah.
Being a pirate and meeting tons of cool people, I wish I was a pirate. I mean, that sounds awesome. Fighting and having cool abilities and stuff like that and being awesome.
Swashbuckling.
Honestly, probably would have been a captain, you know? I'm just that good at leading people. Well, it said my crew, so maybe I was a captain when I wrote this.
But what about wind? Didn't it say you used to go by wind?
That is... I don't know. I don't understand. I changed a lot from the old wind you knew. And do you know anyone named Wind?
I don't think so.
And I feel like I would remember if my name had a W in it.
My experiment note mentioned memory loss.
I guess, and I think mine said something about changing or something like that. So, I mean, that could be the reason, but... You know who we could ask?
Who?
The one person in my head who probably knows more about me than I do.
Silver?
That's the one. The only problem is I don't know how to speak to her outside my own head, and she kind of just pops in whenever she feels like it. I don't really call on her.
Did she talk to you today? While we were out there?
No, I mean, she's not said anything for a while. There's been one time that she said something since our escape. And she doesn't... I mean, she told me when we first made the contract that she wasn't really going to be active as much, and she was just going to be lurking, but she's probably listening, but as to whether she wants to make herself known or not, that's kind of up to her. I mean, okay, she's a demon, and she's got to have some sort of physical kind of body, right? And
I would imagine so.
Meaning there's got to be a way to summon her.
Silver, silver, silver.
Yeah, I don't think...
no, that's ghosts.
Yeah, okay, how does one summon a demon? You typically have a bunch of herbs and stuff, you mix them together, and, maybe have something...
Summoning circle?
Oh yeah, no, that probably would work too. But don't we need blood
have
for
some
that?
resources for summoning circle. First, let me get that book back.
Oh, right. It's fine. I have like 3 copies of it.
That's not canon. What happened to my door?
I don't know. I didn't realize I was like, oh, Silver, the demon that resides in my body and head. We call to you to enter this summoning circle. And,
Whoa.
and I guess, talk to us, please.
Talk to us.
Because we kind of need some help right now. Ooh. Ooh, oh my god, look, it's Silver Darkk!
This is the demon you were talking about?
Yeah, this
is the right demon, right?
Yes, Darkk, this is the right demon. I didn't summon some random demon. I think.
Can you even shoot a demon?
I don't know, I've never tried. Ender? What the hell was that for?
The answer is no.
Clearly, you can't shoot a demon. I'm seeing through, you idiot!
Well, I aimed for the tail and it still went through.
If my body is transparent, clearly everything else is. Anyways, why hast thou summoned me?
What was it again? Oh, the note, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're trying to figure out lost memories that I clearly don't remember for some reason. What note?
Yeah, how did Ender's signature get into this book?
I'm going to be real honest with the both of you. I might be inside of Ender's head, but even I cannot remember this.
Great, we all have dementia.
What I mean is that although I can see deeper into Ender's mind, this is one thing that's too deep that I just can't see. Whatever you're seeing here, it's not necessarily from the Ender you're looking at right now. There's a lot to Ender.
There's 2 of her?
No. What I'm saying is the version of Ender's mind that she remembers and that you know is not the same as the version of Ender's mind that you're reading now. I know that there's more to Ender that even I don't know because I can't see it. It's something that's suppressed and not by whatever the scientists did. Whatever you figured out today and whatever memories she's missing right now, of this note at least, it's not something that they did. It's something that she did. Why would I suppress my own memories of that letter or whatever was occurring when I wrote that letter? It's because this is a new world, different from whenever you wrote this. Again, I don't know everything, but I can tell you this. The Ender that wrote this letter here, she's not from this world. Or, better to say, her mind is not the one from this world. This Ender is the same Ender, yes. But her mind and her memories from when she wrote this, you suppressed yourself. And in order to remember them, you have to remember them yourself. No one can do it for you.
Aren't you like an all-powerful demon?
No. If I was an all-powerful demon, you think I'd be stuck in some kid's head? I will give you a bit of information, mainly because, although I don't know everything, I do know a couple of things, and Some things I'm not going to share, because again, you have to remember them on your own. And it's a lot more fun if you don't know everything. But, Darkk.
Uh-oh.
Ender's not the only one who's suppressing memories, I hope you know.
No, I don't suppress anything but trauma. It'll be ridiculous.
Who says that these memories aren't a form of trauma?
Oh god, she's right. She's onto something.
All I'm saying is that you and Ender are not originally from this world. And that's not just from something I've gathered from Ender's memories, that's something that I can tell just by looking at you both. Your energies and your bodies and everything, they're different. Different than the others. The others were created. Your bodies seem adapted to the forms you've taken. Like they've been those forms before. Or like you were never exactly experimented on, but you've always had these abilities. Now, in this world, your story seems to be a bit different. You were experimented on, and you did get these abilities through the experiments, or at least some of them. But there's more to you that I can't explain. But that's adventure for you, kids! And with that out of the way, you can take your book back, and can I go back to my slumbers now? And can I trust that neither one of you are going to bother me anytime soon?
I mean, now I know how to summon you. I can bother you all the time.
If I could punch you, I most definitely would.
Sounds kind of painful. Don't hit me in the eye.
The one that you still have, or the one that you're missing?
Both would probably hurt.
Well, I guess I could give you a little bit more information before I leave. Information about this world. For starters, I'm watching over you both. Always. Ender especially, but
I got my own demons to wrestle with.
Secondly, I have a message for both of you. For Ender, all I have to say is be careful. We've been over it before about who to trust. But I don't mean be careful of trusting people. I mean be careful of yourself. And to Darkk, don't make a dumb decision.
That's all I do.
I think you know what I mean, though.
I can't help but feel I do.
I will keep that little secret to myself, because like I said, it's a lot more interesting to watch you face it without the knowledge. But all I can say is, when this is all said and done, you better make the right choice. Because if you don't, I'll be the one coming for your head.
Does that mean you know her secrets?
I know some of them. I might not know everything about Ender. That doesn't mean I don't keep an eye on other people. And the ability to read one's body language and thoughts come in handy. I know a lot more about you than you would think. And about who's behind all of this. Okay, this is getting a little weird. Does anyone want to share any knowledge that either one of you have? Wait. Nope. Bye-bye.
That could have gone worse.
It could have. I mean, we have a lot of information. Yeah, there's a lot of information that we got, and at the same time, so many more questions.
A lot of questions.
I mean...
Can't help but feel there were more questions than answers.
So...
Well, I think we learned some valuable information today.
Yeah. Sort of. I mean, I feel like all the information we've gotten today has just done more harm than good, but sure.
Maybe a little bit.
I mean, first we figure out that the scientists did something to my head and have no idea what they did to my head. Then we figure out TJ and everything that we planned to get out of there, all of it was manipulated by them. None of it's been true. Who knows if we're even safe here right now? I mean,
we must not be, because TJ apparently was programmed to lure us out of the place. I mean, why would there not be any experiment notes in that other place? Why wouldn't there be more scientists?
Well, that lab seemed to just be owned by one person. Like, their house and stuff that they did their own little experiment in. But I don't think that TJ was programmed. I think TJ was basically gullible, in a way. Manipulated to think that it was a free escape. I mean, on top of all of that, even if we're not safe here, we have nowhere else that we can go to right now. And who's to say that even if we did go somewhere, that whoever's behind all this, who is clearly here somewhere, isn't going to just follow us. Nowhere we go will be safe.
Maybe they're just tracking our every movement.
My point exactly. So, going anywhere isn't an option. Staying here means potentially danger. And we figure out that we're not even from this world. And apparently us being whatever the heck we are is completely normal for us. Or at least somewhat normal. Up until now, I've thought I was a human before the experiments. There's clearly more Silver isn't telling, and there's clearly more that we have to figure out before we can memorize or remember anything from that. Like, whose wind? What do you mean I can travel to different dimensions? And what war? And who's pilot?
I feel like that's our biggest question. Is there someone else out there that knows?
If there is, where are they? And if we did come from a different dimension and we happen to be in the same dimension now, how did we get to this dimension and how do we get out of here? I mean, if this world is dangerous and we can get to a different dimension, then why don't we? Don't get me wrong. I mean, all the other people here are also in danger if we leave, but how do we even know any of this is?
Maybe if we stop the scientist. Like, it's just an objective to complete if this is just some test.
That's fair. We get rid of whoever's behind this. And let's hope that nobody dies in the process. And then after, we hopefully find everyone here.
Go home.
Wherever home might be. But first we have to make sure everyone in this world is safe. There's a reason that the two of us finally reunited in this dimension. I mean, and for all we know, once we leave this dimension, we might be separated again. But we clearly know each other. Clearly know each other pretty well.
Yeah, that's right.
And for some reason, fate brought us to this dimension at the same time. So, for whatever that reason is, we just gotta figure it out. And if that note was there from me, from a completely different world, who's to say that there isn't more stuff? I mean,
maybe each lab we find has more information on us. And them us, not us us.
I mean, I can only hope. I can't help but wonder one thing, though. The scientists let us out of our lab, but if they are watching us, and this is some kind of bigger experiment, what's to stop them from just recapturing us?
I mean, we have equipment now. I mean, it's a lot different than when we were first captured.
I get that, but when we were first captured, we were kids. It was easy. And since then, they've had to deal with our abilities and powers. They've clearly been trained and stuff with items and things like that to knock us out. And if there's someone among our midst that's betraying us, we have no idea who we can trust.
Well, at least we can trust each other, I think.
I mean, I'd assume so. Again, if we knew each other before this world.
Our memories were tampered with.
We just have to remember. And we have to make sure that we don't screw up and that we keep each other alive.
We gotta keep everyone else alive in the process.
I guess.
I mean, I don't think any of them know anything.
But is it really worth saving any of them?
I mean, we've at least come to know them in this world.
I guess.
I can't.
But as soon as we leave, who's to say that things won't get worse? And we have no idea who it is that is against us.
We'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
We might be trapped here for years and years and years and years, but we'll find something out.
That is
We have to.
very much not reassuring. I never asked to be the hero of anything.
Yeah, here we are. Oh, I wish you told me more.
I do have one question. What was Silver talking about?
The decision?
Yeah?
I'm not completely sure, but I will admit I have met Rio before.
Okay.
Allegedly. Seeing how my memory's been tampered with.
I mean,
At least that's what she told me.
but when would you have had the chance? None of us in the lab have met each other. I mean, we all knew we existed, but as far as actually meeting?
It's all so confusing.
I guess. And the books?
I'll keep the books safe. I've got somewhere they can stay.
If you say so. I'm putting my trust in you, Darkk. If there's anyone in this world that we have to look out for, it's at least each other. And as far as saving all these people, that comes second.
I mean, these guys are hopeless anyway.
Probably, but they're counting on at least me for whatever reason. They look to me for answers, hoping that I know what to do. I'm just trying to live. Keeping alive 12 other people, I think. Probably more. It's not an easy task.
This place is growing pretty quickly.
And just how much more...
I'll have to keep that abandoned lab on my radar, though.
That's fair. There's potentially more stuff there. Anyways, this is all getting really gloomy and stuff. And so instead of thinking about the negative and stuff, we have yet to meet the new people. Are the new people still even here? They are still here. But yeah, there's 3 new people somewhere down there. We haven't actually talked to them that much.
That's true. That's true.
We should go be a good host. And I guess say
show
hello.
Them around.
Yeah, we left them with Harley and TJ. That's probably not a good idea.
Which probably isn't the best idea. We should head down there.